Hey guys, welcome to Greatness Quest. I'm Trevor Crane, and every week I'm bringing you somebody absolutely extraordinary that will blow up your business, help you take it to the next level. This week I've got John North all the way from Australia. My friend, nice to have you with me today.
G'day, mate.
Good eye. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Just the strangest thing because we don't do that.
I know, and you know what's interesting? When I went, when I was first in Australia, they had I went to the barbecues, and then
Yes.
it's like a flat plate. Like in
Yes.
the States, we have a grill, and there it's
You
more like
guys
a
really
big
go rank.
frying pan. What?
You guys go rank over there, like these big barbecues, like.
I know. All right. Well, we're not here to talk about culinary expertise.
No, not.
Today, John is a #1 best-selling author, international best-selling author of Everything You Know About Marketing Is Wrong. There's the picture of the book, and great book, by the way. So thank you for giving that. And that's what today we're going to talk about. Why John is everything I know about marketing wrong, or most people, not me, of course, but and not anybody watching right now, but the average Joe. What do you mean?
Well, basically, what we talk about in the book, in particular, is what people start off with in terms of business and the mistakes they make. And so part of it is market domination position, which I find is the biggest one. So what a lot of clients
Market domination position.
Yeah, so it's like an extension of the USP. So people will write up a nice, cute, cuddly USP.
And
we're the
USP
greatest.
stands for, just in case anybody doesn't know all of our insider acronyms.
USP, unique selling proposition or
Right.
proposal, depending on what you're doing. So really, it's what makes you unique. And so a lot of people can come up like, FedEx might be absolutely positively overnight.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at something that you can get, that's a great USP. There's lots of great USPs out there.
Mm-hmm.
And you think, how do they come up with them? They didn't come up with them just by suddenly thinking on one day. It took a lot of work. And the other thing we find with the clients is they won't go and do that work, right?
They won't go and do what work?
That is figuring out what that great market domination position is. So, their USP, their unique selling proposition might be quite good. Might be, we'll do it right or your money back, whatever. But the reality is they don't take it any further. So they don't really push that. And a lot of people will have that USP on the bottom of their logo and never mention it, don't even know it, right? It's like tick a
Right.
box, right?
So they might put the energy in because they had somebody help them with coming up with something
Some
that
marketing
makes...
dude came in and, and said,
Sorry?
you have to have a USP. Some marketing dude came in and said, you need to have a USP on your logo. So they went and did it.
Right, and
Yeah.
now they're like, okay, so, but they don't take it the next step, which is what you're saying, where they do more than keep it as their little logo. You're saying that they should make it part of their market domination proposition. Is that what it is?
Yeah, or position, depending on the market. So, you're really looking at what makes you unique and what you can do to compel someone to do business with you. and most people will avoid that. I mean, we do a lot of marketing with clients, and I've got to tell you, that's a session they always seem to have managed to cancel.
Really?
They avoid it like the plague. It's unbelievable. Some take a year for me to nail them down to it
So,
because they won't commit.
and why do you think that is?
I think it's hard. It's very difficult. It's very
Why?
difficult for people to come up with it because it requires thinking in terms of what your business is about, what you're prepared to offer. And,
Do you
and
think
putting
that it
yourself-
also is like scary because they're drawing a line in the sand? They're saying like, this is what I stand for, and when you
Yeah.
do that on the playground, you're saying, hey, like, don't cross this line, or I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Exactly
So
right.
is it a little bit scary because they're also saying no to
Yeah.
others because they're saying like, this is what we deliver? So do you think they're scared of the promise that they're gonna make, or do you think they're scared of saying no to people? What do you think it is?
I think it's a bit of both. I think a lot of people want to be everything to everyone,
That's it.
and that's bizarre because you can't be. And whenever I talk to anybody about doing marketing, they try to go generic.
Right.
I want to make it appeal to females and males, and any age group and all.
Yeah, who
sort of
can you
stuff.
help? I can help anyone, which you're just basically saying I can help no one, or I help no one. I completely
right.
agree.
So that's the trouble. So they sit there and they won't commit to that. So then, you look at something like FedEx, they're basically guaranteeing it will be delivered overnight. Now, do they deliver overnight always? Probably not, because they can't always do that.
Right.
But it's something that's been there in people's heads.
You know,
You know,
a book that I totally love that I've been reading a lot lately is Grant Cardone's book, The 10X Rule, and he talks a lot about domination. And the cool thing is you know, he talks a lot about the 10X, like the thought process of like how do you create big goals. And you're saying right now you've got clients that have said, I don't even want to have the conversation about
That's
what
right.
my domination position is in the marketplace because it's a scary one. You know, I don't know if I can. I've got all these internal fears. And then I might be saying, I'm not everything to everyone, and I would prefer to be. I don't want to choose. You know, I can help women too. I can help little kids too.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
but
So
then
it's
you
not
got
being
to.
precise. It's getting down to the nuts and bolts. It's getting down to who your real customer is, who the perfect customer is.
And how do you figure? So how does someone figure that out? If they want to go ahead and differentiate themselves and really get down to it, what's it going to take?
I think the biggest part is to figure out their perfect customer. I think it's to work out who their perfect customer is, and because they could say we could have more of them, they'll be laughing. And the trouble is that what they do is they don't attract those perfect customers. They attract everyone that isn't that perfect customer.
Right.
So
And
that's
then if they know who their perfect customer is, then they can gear all of their marketing to that end, and they're only talking to that guy or gal, whoever it is. And then that it streams up a lot. It frees up a lot of things because that it makes a lot of decisions for them. Is that right?
Exactly. I mean, I've got a security company. We did this with him, and I asked him, you know, what are you going to come up with your market? What's your best product? You know, and he's got 5 major products, and he couldn't choose. I said, well, how about tomorrow you lose all your products, you have to choose one. What will you choose? And he couldn't do it. He wouldn't let go.
It's
And so that's-
scary, man. Don't scare me with that. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break. You're learning about everything you know about marketing is wrong. You're here with John North and Trevor Crane, and you're going to get a couple more secrets that you can use so that your marketing will blow it out of the water. You're watching Greatness Quest on the Whatever It Takes Network.